It's still chapter 2? Oh no. I stopped recording again because I thought chapter 2 ended. Fuck it. This is gonna be part 3 anyway. That's like a perfect end. I'm not continuing the video after that. That's like a perfect end. So, welcome to part 3, everybody.
Great spot to watch from.
The whole gang's here tonight.
How'd that happen?
Don't know. Destiny?
More like dumb luck.
Let's go find him.
Oh, excuse me.
See you around.
You know.
No, but I want
The
to.
man of the hour.
You just missed her. She said she'd be at the usual place.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. Now, who'd you say you were looking for?
Here goes. Making a wish?
Maybe I was. I was hoping that tomorrow I can tell my sister. She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh? You see who fulfill their focus. They become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Yesterday at the store, I got us something. Don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it. I will stand by you, no matter what happens. I'm yours forever. Sarah. My one, my only. Will you marry me?
Yes.
She said yes! Gotta love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish?
Before I asked you to marry me, I wished that you would say yes.
Then maybe they'll grant mine, too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell Lightning that I've become a lassie.
Hey, our engagement is way bigger news. Oh, man, I can't wait to see her face. She'll be my new sister.
Yeah. Hey, Snow?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? You stupid?
That was close.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
I'm not crying.
Thank you, Snow.
Oh, would I love to save my progress after that cutscene, you're damn right. Now it's chapter 3. Welcome to part 3.
Sarah! Is this for real?
Damn, I saw a screenshot of this before. I kind of forgot that was from 13.
This must be Lake Brescia? Well, I guess we fell from up there. And the lake turned to crystal? Help me out here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah,
Okay, dude.
it's all your fault. She got...
Hey, 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 hey! Watch out!
What did I just do?
You used magic. You used the power of the sea. The Foul Sea cursed us. We're the sea now.
Right.
Alright. The game can now begin. You can assign characters the most effective roles for a given situation by changing your party's paradigm. Each paradigm assigns specific roles to the members of your party. These roles define the spells and abilities available to a party member, as well as their general behavior in combat. Uh-huh. But I got magic now. One of your party members has taken damage. Now might be a good time. I'm good. Shifting to Solidarity will cast Snow in the role of a Sentinel, boosting his defenses so he can shield others from enemy ire. Enemy ire. Vanille's role will change to Medic. Once your party has recovered your strength, you can shift back to Relentless Assault. Interesting. I kind of fuck with it. We deal way more damage now. Wait, do we actually... What if we actually get XP now? What if I was going crazy before?
So we really are Lissy.
Looks like it.
You too?
Yep. Right here.
Whoa. Whoa, put that thing down.
Okay.
Let's see to the last.
Why me? I don't even know you, but you have to go and attack that thing? Just leave me alone. It's your fault. It's your fault, You could have. All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it! Sorry.
Everything is gonna be all right. You'll see. Come on. Off we go.
Yeah, it's
See,
fine.
huh?
Don't worry about it.
Yep. We're all playing for Team Pulse now. Why me?
Well, I didn't realize the implication was that the Lissy don't even know what they're supposed to do. That makes it a lot more tragic. Well, let me check if I actually get XP. Technical points. I don't know. Okay, so they get different abilities based off of where they're placed in the team. So if Lightning's a secondary, she can be a Ravager and use Thunder. Oh, I thought I might be able to switch them around, but it doesn't look like it. I can make my own. Oh, okay. Generate random party paradigms. Yeah, okay. Let us do the paradigm system. Let us play the game for you. Let us talk for you. Let us jump for you. And, you know, let us make the paradigms for you, too. I kind of want to play as Vanille. Or Snow. I like them both. But I guess I have to play as the main character in the game. Alright, okay. Anyways, welcome to part 3, everybody. At this time, I have finished editing part 1. I have not uploaded it yet. I want to save a couple of these at a time.
That's the soldier to keep up cool through this mess.
Okay, if we don't know our focus, how do we complete it?
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how a focus comes down, people. The Fal'Cie, they don't spell it out with clear-cut instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse. Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. Legends. Yeah.
Did you see anything?
It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this towering.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on now. Do we all have the same dream?
Ragnarok.
So, we all saw the same dream. We all heard that same voice.
You mean that was our focus? But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part. The dream's the only hint the Fal'Cie gives us. Figuring out what to do with it, that's our job.
Okay. We're Pulse Lissy, right? Enemy's a Cocoon. So, does that mean that our focus is... Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together. I'm gonna look for Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
Jeez. Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
Okay, where's Lightning's brand, though? Having become Lassie, the members of your party can now develop their powers, learning new abilities or improving attributes such as strength, magic, and HP. Okay, so this is their system in this game. So no levels, but a sort of license board. I'm pretty sure this is kind of a Final Fantasy X system from what I've seen as well. You know, all of these games kind of do it differently, and I like that. They all require CP, though. That's interesting choice there. I'm sure I'll unlock more classes as time goes on. I mean, this is really small. If I get this here, so he is currently a Ravager, so if I get this here, does that just develops him in general? He has 73 strength. Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought that would be dependent on what class I have equipped. So it's like multiple small license boards. Okay. Well, the game has begun. So yeah, this is my third recording session. I have edited part 1. I have not uploaded part 1. So yeah, I kind of want to have multiple of these parts prepared in a row. I don't want to just like stock bulk record the whole series and then upload it. I mean, that would take, multiple weeks.
That's a lot of enemies.
Yes, that is. At minimum. Like, so far, I've been doing pretty short sessions per day, just as long as I feel interested in the game. And obviously, this... I'm gonna say later, but this tutorial is fucking long. Like, the game took like 2 hours... 2.5 hours basically for it to properly begin, which I'm not usually one to complain, especially for like a JRPG. You know, that's not really my problem here. So, okay. Sorry, CP is Crystrogen? Like Cryvale Estrogen? What did they mean by this? What are they trying to say to me? So anyway, I would like to have a couple parts of this ahead of time so I can record on days I feel like it and edit on days I don't feel like recording. You know, this is a pretty easy thing just for me to do in my free time. Because, you know, I've spent the past couple years making real YouTube videos, and those usually consume up all of my time, and I kind of don't want to do that right now. So this is kind of a nice break for me. I'm excited to see if people are happy with the game choice. I'm sure not that many people are going to be interested in watching some fuck-ass random guy play Final Fantasy 13, and I don't really expect anybody to. I'm sure, like, a vast majority of the people who came in from the Resident Evil Umbrella Corps video are going to be like, what the fuck is this? But to be fair, the first video on the channel is an 1.5 hour long Silent Hill play novel narration, so joke's on you. You should have saw this coming.
This just might work. We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're Lassie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon. Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them. If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
Place your hands behind your heads! You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
Did you fall off the dickhead train?
Talk it back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Stop her! Freeze!
Again, the least trained soldiers possible. Command execution. Manually input commands to execute partial command cues before the ATB gauges. I think I already do this. You can execute commands at any time by pressing triangle. Oh, you know, I was thinking to myself, like, having a higher ATB gauge is kind of a double-edged sword, because it takes longer to charge. Game's coming together. Actually fun. Good after, like, 2 hours of fighting guys in corridors with, like, nothing going on.
Thought they'd be tougher than that. This guy's a SciComm, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciComm's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier has got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciComm's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao!
Hey, wait! What's a man to do?
Vanilla's a treasure. If anything happened to her, I would kill everyone in this room, and then myself. Anyways, I think I was talking about how long this game introduction kind of took to take off, and normally I'm not one to complain about that. But it was extended way longer than it had to be, purely because it had, like, all these dudes packed into corridors that didn't really drop anything. Obviously, there's no XP system. You know, you just had to kind of get through them, but it wasn't teaching you anything. So it felt way longer and more drawn out than it needed to be.
I wonder what happened to everyone else.
Like, again, I'm going to make an example. I'm going to relate this game to Persona, and everybody's going to groan and fucking hate me. But, you know, Persona 4, for instance, like, if I were to be complaining about that introduction, that game is similarly, like, 2 hours before it gets started. However, there is a lot of story stuff happening. Like, actively, something new is happening every minute of that game. Even if it is a lot of exposition, I would rather have, like, an hour-long exposition 33, god damn it, exposition in the beginning until the gameplay actually starts, as opposed to Final Fantasy 13 throwing a bunch of wet tissue paper enemies at me and a bunch of sticks and rocks on the combat system that they haven't given me the ability to appreciate its depth in until now. Like, now I'm fine. I'll kill them all. There was a lot of cutscenes too, and I still think it was a little cutscene heavy, but the gameplay was just not making up for it either, so I'm not... I wasn't happy either way. This motherfucker doesn't like anything. I'm almost dead. Can we, help me out here? First paradigm shift. Please don't kill me. Awesome. These guys are stronger than they look. I mean, just a bunch of fish dudes. Yeah, I was just thinking about that before I started recording. Like, this game takes about as long as any other RPG to kind of start spinning its wheels, but it just... I don't think it does it in a very compelling way. Jesus, these guys are fucking strong, too. They're just fish! What the fuck is happening?
tired, isn't it? All the messed up ways to meet. I might as well make introductions. I'm Snow Villiers. Short stuff?
Hope Estine.
What about her?
Bodum Security Regiment. She goes by Lightning. Last name's Farron. First, anybody's guess.
O'Neill.
Saz, Catsroy. Good to meet you. It's not right. Why'd kids have to get dragged into this?
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the post-foul C. That was our first mistake. You should have left it to the Sanctum.
Hey!
Why not? I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's foul C for food, water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
but you still helped us do it. Why is that? Gotta be something.
There might have been. Not so sure anymore.
What?
I wonder if it'll start getting annoying for me to cut to cutscene so often in the middle of the
There used to be
each
an
episode.
army outpost around here somewhere. I guess it'd be out of commission now anyway.
It's been breaking up my sentences a lot. It's kind of hard to keep a consistent line of thought when it transitions to cutscene every 5 minutes. You know, just more bitching. Fucking Cryville hates the game. Yeah. I think I was saying, this is something new for me, so I don't know how it'll be received. Regardless, I think I'm going to continue with it. Yeah, I'm about to upload the first episode. I don't think they're gonna be too scheduled or consistent. Like, I'm gonna record, you know, as often as I can, really. I've been lucky enough to not be super busy lately. 8 vials of strange fluid. A putrid liquid whose origins are better left a mystery. Okay. But yeah, I hope... I know part 1 is not amazing. Again, it's something new. And I'm not super experienced in this sort of format. Usually, during the exploration segments, I wasn't doing a lot of talking. My brain was just kind of empty. Now I'm trying to yap a little bit more, so I can actually show the normal gameplay. You know, not just cut from cutscene to combat to cutscene. This is such a cool screen as well. So Lightning seems to have the most abilities. I wonder why that is. Favoritism much. Yeah, this guy's almost maxed out. This guy will be maxed out already. Not giving me a whole lot of license board here. You have no CP? Gitai would be pissed.
Sarah.
Sarah! Sarah. I'll get you out of there. Thanks.
This is goodbye.
Lightning! You're just gonna leave her?
SciComm will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead. You think Sarah'd want that? You think you know how she feels?
If I leave her, then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us. No one will die. I'll protect Sarah. And Cocoon.
Does she look protected to you?
I can save her!
What can you possibly do?
Whatever it takes!
Ooh, me. You two are hopeless. You just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as he does. Huh? Whoa, whoa! No, no! No, no, no! Not now!
Hey, stand back!
Paradigm system again? Alright. Right, I actually have to do things. Anyways, these videos aren't like taking time out of like a main Cryville video. For those of you who also watch those, right now I really don't feel like working on a Cryville video. I am very burnt out from Evergrace, so I wanted to do something different, and this is what I choose. Oh, this is what technique points are for. Okay. Yo, I don't know why I would use that. I mean, Libra tells me what the enemy is weak to. But, Big Whoop, it's a tutorial boss, basically. So it would, like, fundamentally would take some time out of the, out of making a video, purely because it does take time to make these, but it doesn't take an absurd amount of time. This is just all I'm working on right now.
Stay sharp.
I would like to work on, like, both a main Cryville video and a Chillvale series at the same time in the future, but right now, this is just where I'm at.
You're leaving?
We want to help Sarah too. But without tools, we could be digging for days. The army's on our trail. So for now, we gotta keep moving. For now.
So I just abandon her and save myself?
What about your focus? What happened to banding together and saving the world? Isn't that what you promised? Now you want to forget it all and die right here?
Huh?
Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Lightning! I'll do whatever it takes. I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
Man, they hate each other.
Stay out of trouble.
You too.
Get going.
But
Later.
Okay.
Snow,
Save it for next time, kiddo. You'll get left behind.
but
It's okay, Hope. Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
yeah, count on it.
I'll get you out of there.
Count on it.
I'm not happy about leaving the kid on his own, but we gotta keep moving.
We're leaving both of them behind. I would start another conversation, but I'm probably gonna get hit by a cutscene.
Shouldn't have left him on his own.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't just like abandon our friends. Oh, he's still digging. I can't interact. Okay. Hope is nowhere to be found, I guess. He is gone. It just seems like separating from Snow is a bad idea. Like, what's he gonna do when he gets her out of the crystal? He's not gonna be able to carry that thing. I like how this is below the last area, so you still get the same kind of roof. I don't know if these are lights or if this is surface light poking through a cave or something. Okay. That was a little funky game. 6 vials of enigmatic fluid. Call that shit Evergrace, the way that makes me give off enigmatic fluid. Call that shit vanilla. Whoa, cut that out.
Still couldn't talk to him.
I'm not
We'll
going
never
back.
get past this if you don't say something.
I am.
Words
Oh,
won't
there's
change
hope.
anything. But next time we meet, he'll learn exactly how I feel.
Yeah, we'll kill him. Yeah! There's a thingy. The thingy on the map.
Looks operational.
Yeah, okay. That was my first thought. That's exactly what I knew was going to happen there. So if that thing's operational, can't I just gun down the line of fish? That is a lot of fucking fish. I do like when I actually get to play the game. Paradigm shifting is pretty fun. I've been kind of just spamming attack, commentating and playing the game, even though it is kind of simple, is not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, I've dealt with that for a long time. It makes me look like either a real idiot while playing the game on stream, or like a real idiot mentally when I just like don't say words in a complete sentence because I'm trying to figure out how to play the game. But it really feels like I don't have that many complex attack options.
Sweep team, form ranks!
They must be hunting down Purge survivors.
I hope everyone made it out okay.
So do I. But nowhere is safe for them now. Damn it. Just cause they shared a neighborhood with a foul sea. They get treated like post-tainted rats.
People really hate Pulse, don't they?
Not hate. More like fear. Tens of millions of people, all scared of Pulse boogeymen. They'd be shaking in their beds every night if they knew that Lassie like us were around.
But they purged that entire town.
It's crazy, I know. But the Sanctum Foul Sea did nothing to stop it. Up until now, Eden's always stepped in to correct their errors in judgment. Guess humans aren't worth the effort. Figure they'll let us just kill each other off.
Lassie are not human.
Listen, you, that's enough. We're still alive. That's something.
What?
Where is it?
I don't know.
There! They're sealing off the area. They're trying to trap the stragglers. We gotta get moving before we're caught in the net.
I need a positive force of nature like Vanilla in my life, for real. Look at her go. Overall, you know, I'm happy. You know, I've wanted to play Final Fantasy 13 for a long time. I'm happy I chose this game as first, even though it's might be kind of a weird choice. I was debating on starting with Final Fantasy Tactics, actually. I already said before that I had planned a Final Fantasy 12 series that I just didn't do. I don't think I'd do Final Fantasy 12 for a while. Maybe sometime after this, now that I have like the channel started. I do want to play Tactics. I think it's a very dialogue heavy game though. I would have to narrate. There's that, and there's a couple others that I had on the list, and out of all of those games on the list, Final Fantasy 13 was not there. I originally had people vote like a while ago on what series they wanted me to start with, and again, I was just super like uncomfortable. I was just not ready to start it. Like whenever I make videos, I always feel like they have to be super important and like good and crazy and like blow people's expectations away. And I could obviously never do that for a Let's Play. So it's just kind of like, who gives a shit? Like, who's gonna watch this? Is this really valuable? Is this really like something that people would even want to watch? And like I already said, is it valuable? But I want to reiterate, is it valuable? I don't know. You know, it's just, you know, nothing really profound. And I hope I get more comfortable with that fact that I don't have to post something super crazy every single time. And I don't have to spend hundreds of hours on a single YouTube video to be happy with it. So I'm not like super happy with part 1 of the series. I know it's super scuffed, but I'm gonna post it anyways. I hope by the end of this series I am happy with it. It's a completely different thing from what I'm used to. Already at the end of part 1, I was like editing the audio differently. I was spending more time on it. Maybe still too much time for how, quote, like chill this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be chill for me too. I was spending quite a bit on the audio, and hopefully that makes it a good experience. I'm trying to get comfortable with the fact that nothing I put out is going to be perfect, and hopefully that's okay. But yeah, once this gets done, like I should be more comfortable starting series. Like the ice is broken. I could pretty much start anything I wanted to. I don't necessarily know what's next, but there are a lot of games I've had on my list for a long time that I've wanted to play, and I just never got to it. There's a whole list of PS1 games I've been kind of putting off for a while, like Parasite Eve, Vagrant Story I never finished on stream, Racing Lagoon, Legend of Dragoon that I want to play. There's a lot of RPGs that I have in mind for this channel, because those are the most story heavy and like least streamable games. But yeah, a lot of PS1 games that are RPGs, and also I'm thinking of doing maybe some variety hour recordings that I have for a secret project that I just haven't played. Kind of also still involving Legend of Dragoon and Racing Lagoon. That's a project kind of years from now, but I've had it working already for a year. I just haven't really got to producing it because it's a big project, and the FromSoft series is the main priority on my mind.
Whoa! This whole place is crystal.
I wonder what it'd be like to become a crystal, I mean.
You gonna complete your focus?
Maybe. If I knew what it was. Yeah, I probably don't want to know.
Hey, Lightning. Did Sarah say anything to you about her focus?
Nothing.
You know what? She probably didn't want to worry you.
Or she just didn't think she could trust me.
Oh.
And Vanille is really trying to bring the group together, and nobody is biting. I'm sorry, Vanille. But yeah, after Evergrace, I think I'm gonna try to add a little bit more variety into my projects. I did have some non-FromSoft related ideas for a while now that I've really wanted to put into motion. I don't know. Didn't really have the energy for it, if that makes sense. It's like I can do any of these projects that I want. They're all a massive time investment. So if I'm going to do them, I want them to be worth it, and I don't think any of them are really worth it right now for me to do. Like the Evergrace project took a vast portion of my free time for 4 months outside of work. Like I basically, before work, I would edit or write or whatever process I was on at that time. I would get home from work and I would do more video work. And that was pretty much my whole day. I didn't play a lot of games, and that is also why I didn't start too many. Also why I didn't really do Chill Veil, but I have wanted to kind of properly relax and play a game. I just, one project in itself takes up so much time. So when I have these ideas that I want to implement or fulfill, it's always a massive time commitment, and I always have to weigh. I always have to think about, is it worth it for me to do it at this moment? Because I could wait, and I could do it later in my life when I hopefully have more time and money. There are some projects that would involve real people I would need a budget for, that the kind of budget I don't really have, and the kind of budget that wouldn't really make it worth it for me to do it either at the same time. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna cut back a little bit for now, not take it as seriously, continue the FromSoft series, because those were always going to be just regular videos. Those weren't going to be anything crazy. I know Evergrace was massive, but it cut back on, you know, the ambition, not in a way that I'm lazy, but in a way that I don't overextend myself. Keep doing what I'm doing. Keep making the FromSoft videos as I have been, but I'm not going to put every ounce of my free time into like a 2-hour-long documentary on Sega arcade hardware like I wanted. So, you know, that's gonna have to come later. That's gonna have to come when I'm hopefully more successful. Yeah, I was standing still for a while because I didn't want that conversation to be interrupted by a cutscene. Would have been interrupted by battle, so I might cut ahead a bit. But yeah, the FromSoft videos were always intended to be like the same kind of review format. Obviously, I don't know what the future will hold. They will probably get more interesting as time goes on. They've already evolved quite a bit from the original vision that Kingsfield was. The Kingsfield 1 video was just a simple review, but Evergrace has turned into including multimedia in the Japanese novelization of the game. So, again, well, not again. I never really explained, but I assume anybody watching this already knows about my main channel, because this is just a side project. But if you haven't, I have a main channel where I make real YouTube videos. Depending on who you ask, maybe to some this is a real YouTube video, and the heavily scripted, heavily edited, very focused game analysis is not a real YouTube video, and I am kind of getting tired of it. I would like the format to be different in a way. I don't know how to make the format of like a game analysis different though. With Evergrace, I think I kind of made it unique. Half of it does just focus on the story, and it's kind of like a immersive recollection instead of a straight like game or story explanation, and I kind of like that. So, you know, as time goes on, I will hopefully figure out a better format. I don't really think there's a way of me like completely changing the format though. They're always going to be like restrained by being a YouTube video on a video game that needs to present itself as a YouTube video, if that makes any sense. Like, they're always at the core going to be game reviews. I can't just go like full like story retelling. That just wouldn't really make sense, and I don't think it would be a good video anyways. But a lot of these games are gameplay focused, so they're not going to be immersive in a sense. But I do have an idea of like an immersive video to make at some point. Just not the FromSoft series. But yeah, I've not started work on the Echo Knight video yet, which is my next planned FromSoft video. I do want to replay the game. I want to replay Japanese Echo Knight next to see what the voice acting is like. I'm probably just going to play that on my own time. I already did stream Echo Knight like half a year ago at this point. This is when I was considering making an Echo Knight video, but I played the game and I wasn't feeling too strong about it. And I wanted to move on to the PS2 games. I think that was around Eternal Ring, or this was maybe after Eternal Ring, because this was after the Kingsfield sub-series. Like, I was trying to cover all the Kingsfield and Kingsfield likes roughly around the same time. Obviously, I did not cover Shadow Tower Abyss. I wanted to wait until later to cover Shadow Tower Abyss, because I'm sure that game is going to be very cool, and I think it'd be better to observe it in the context of after all the games that came before it. You know, not just, I want to give it some time and not just immediately hop on it after Shadow Tower 1. No, I might be yapping about shit like nobody even knows about. But that's why you should watch the Crimevale videos. Still think this is all going to be one video, but this is going to be a long part. It's almost been 2 hours. You know, part 1 was about an hour of recording, and part 2 was about an hour and a half. So this one has definitely been what feels like normal chapter length. Like the game is actually pacing itself. The combat is actually interesting, so I am having fun. I have to reiterate that I'm having fun so that you know there's no gun to my head. My family's not being held hostage.
It looks like we can get through here.
I am having fun. And this part has not been mind-numbing, so I can actually talk about things and not just have an empty void in my skull while the story exposits on me. I wanted to play fun. Holy shit. Oh, it's another judge with no aura. I don't know how this guy fucking lunges forward like that. It's kind of freaky. I wonder what this game thinks my best option is right now. 3 attacks. Real creative, pal. Real creative. Functions as a transformational catalyst. You know, I really worry that these components have actually been useful and I've been selling like all of them. Because, to be fair, it's been like 4.5 hours. You see in the timer in the bottom left, it's been 4.5 hours in game, and they have not shown me anything I can do with them. And they sell for money, so I just assumed that they did nothing. And I hope they do nothing.
Things making the hairs on my neck stand up.
You gotta stop worrying, Sass.
I wish I got like a little bit of money for killing those guys. Just a crumb of guild, please. That's like less than a crumb. Alright, this guy just fucking complains about anything. Nothing's gonna make him happy. I feel like this is gonna be the end of the chapter. This definitely looks like it's leading up to a big boss fight.
Stay close.
I want to look around.
Not a care in the world.
Neil!
Over here!
Gotta say. So this is the boss fight music. I gotta say, I'm sorry. It is not as good as Final Fantasy XII's. I was really hoping that was like mini boss music, but this feels like boss music. So what are you weak to? Wind. Is that wind? No. But yeah, Final Fantasy XII's boss music, it's so sick. It's so orchestral and dramatic. This is just kind of like,
What are you talking about? Charging for what?
okay guys, we're fighting the boss. Like, It's not bad. It's just... It's not as cool, I would say. I think it's too relaxed for being a boss song. Like, I guess this part is fine. But... I don't know, dude. I just think it's okay. I love Final Fantasy XII's boss music too much. Okay, I think it changed all of its attributes. Or maybe just... changed some of its resistances. We're all going to die. Youch. Thunder, water, thunder. Does that increase the damage of the other? This thing is just not taking any damage, and it feels like I'm doing something wrong. Well, it's not like... Yeah, it wasn't getting staggered at all. That's probably my problem. But it does not keep the stagger, like, at all. It's already down again. I'm gonna try to time my attacks with saws. I don't know. Yeah, it's not, Alright, I probably do need Vanille to attack along with me. Just to upkeep. Right, now it's not going down. Why? Why does it go down way faster when one of my guys is a medic? Like, I didn't think... Like, obviously it was like... Oh, switch... See, now I switch... It's fine. I don't know the deal. Maybe that was just barrier at work.
Stay sharp.
Who knows? I sure as hell don't. It makes no sense to me. It's inner workings, at least. Oh, really? Attack is the better option here. I didn't even think I could hit this fucking thing. Oh. Well, maybe that's not why it's taking very much damage, because I was using a thing it was incredibly resistant to. Dumbass. Wow. Let's not talk about that, okay? Look, score doesn't matter, rating doesn't matter. I mean, who cares, really? Synergist role is now available to Saz. The Saboteur role is now available to Vanille. She would not be evil.
Check it out!
Come on, hop to it, let's go.
Such a beautiful, joyous creature. I'm talking about the bird on the pier. I'm not attracted to a woman, guys. Don't freak out. I would never do such a thing.
This'll make things easier.
Uh-huh. Yeah, knowing our luck, it's probably missing an engine.
You shouldn't be so negative.
And you shouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah, that is a bit suspicious. Well,